Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone is keeping well. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel. It is the match review and the player ratings from yesterday's absolutely fantastic 4-0 win away at Ipswich Town at Portman Road. What a victory that was yesterday. And some players were absolutely top class yesterday. They certainly were. It is just me doing the show tonight. Mason is feeling very poorly. He sent me a message to say that he was feeling unwell. And he needed to take time off for today, and so told him that's absolutely fine. He's going to hope to be back for the Aston Villa preview if he's well enough. But I do send my best wishes out to Mason and hope he gets better very soon. Well, and guys, if you enjoy the show, do remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. So do smash the likes if you do enjoy tonight's show. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribing and your job what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, completely free to do so. And it does help make the channel grow as well. And please, of course, do hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show is taking place. So a pre-recorded video gets uploaded. That notifies you what comes out up on the channel week in, week out. So again, please do hit the bell to make sure you are all up to date with the content we bring out for you on this channel week in, week out. And if you'd like to give a donation to the channel, feel free. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button. And if you are a member of the channel, you'll be put into a prize draw we do as well. We'll just nip the comments that have come in as well. Brian, good evening. It wasn't funny seeing my future father-in-law swear on the television every time Liverpool scored, but I did have a smile and told him, hey, I've been to some Newcastle Tonkins before. It was in the loft today, helping Wallace put some of it old stuff up there. I came across a letter I got from Rick Mail calling me a stupid bastard. Absolute legend. Oh, yes, he was a legend, Rick Mail. God rest his soul. Good evening, Lawrence. Good evening, Martin. Good evening, White Trout. Hope you're well as well. Also found my Newcastle United shirt signed by Gary Speed a week before he passed. Oh, again, he was a legend at this football club and always will be remembered as a legend as well. Rest in peace, Gary Speed. And just saying hello to each other in the chat as well. Yes, what a win yesterday. It was absolutely fantastic. We took that game to Ipswich Town and we absolutely opened them up. Completely did. We really did. Eddie, majority of ball one, which was Willock for Joe Linton, because Joe Linton, of course, was serving a one-match ban because of 5 yellow cards. But Joe Willock came in. The rest of it, he kept it the same, which was great to see from Eddie Howe. Keep it there. What is working? What looks balanced so far? And again, look what's happening now. We're getting the results again that we are really, really needing. It's going to be a bit of a hard game against Aston Villa on Boxing Day. But let's hopefully we can keep it going. That's the main thing. We can get another good result because I think Villa can be beatable. We've got a decent record against St James's as of late as well. So, yeah. Good evening, Coffee. Hope you're well. Get well soon, Mason. I bet he's got that flu and cold. What takes 6 weeks to recover from. I'll have to read what he sent us, but yeah, he said he was feeling very, very unwell. So that's why he messaged me saying he needed to be off for tonight's show, which is absolutely fine. As well. So, yeah. But we take the lead very early into the game through Alexander Isak, who rifled a shot well into the roof of the net. Did get overruled first, but VAR looked at it and give the goal eventually, which was the right decision. And that put us 1-0 up early into the game. 26 seconds, that was. So that was fantastic that they gave the goal, and what a strike as well from Isak as well. So there you go. Wacky, good evening. Good evening, Yopadon. Hope you're well. Good evening, Julie as well. Good evening, Stephen. Good evening, Ian. Get well soon, Mason. Absolutely. Thanks so much, Ian. Good evening, everyone. Says John. Hope you're well. Isak's on fire. Your defense is terrified. I like it, Coffee. I like it. Yeah, apparently, we've invented a new champ for Lewis Hall, apparently. I forgot what it was again. I'll have to go back and look at it. To be fair, like, so, yeah. But yeah, taking the lead very early into the game, and that just got us going after that. So, yeah. Even Julie says, get well soon, Mason. Hope Gemma's looking after you. So, and yeah, people sending their wishes to Mason. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm sure Mason will really, really appreciate those if he is watching as well. So, but yeah, we just took control of that game completely. We could have had a couple of other goals before we made it 2-0. Isak needs to try and work on these one-on-one situations because so far, the last couple, he's been canning it to the goalkeeper. Just put your foot through it or just try and lift it over the keeper. And that's another opportunity. But you know what? I couldn't have complained really because he got a hat-trick yesterday as well. First hat-trick we've had since Ayoze Perez against Southampton in 2019. That's the last player to get a hat-trick at this football club. Finally, that's now ended and Isak has got it. It was just as soon as Isak, he got the 2 in the first half, but I've just said, I'm calling it. He's going to get the hat-trick in the second half. Look what happened. He did as well. So, yeah. Gordon had a great chance as well with a header. Oh, which to me, he should have scored as well. His finishing was a little bit off yesterday, Gordon, but the rest of his game, he played very, very well. But we've got to talk about Bruno and Tonali as well. I thought them two were absolutely magicians in the midfield. They were absolutely magicians in the midfield. Absolutely unstoppable yesterday, them two were. And boy, oh boy. Now we're just seeing that Tonali and Bruno can finally work together. Yeah. Lewis Hall chant to the tune of American Boy by Estelle, says Coffee. Interesting. Interesting as well. We're going to get well soon, Mason, as from John. Cheers, John, for that. Again, just a lot of people saying hello to each other. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, says Yupadoni. Peter, if we are in a situation in the summer where Arsenal or another club come in for Isak 150 million plus 100 add-ons, would you sell? See, would love to keep Isak, but again, it's this is a hard one. See, I'd love to keep Isak, but if we've got to sell, we've got to sell. So if we've got, I'd say yes if we've half got to sell them to satisfy them lot. But hopefully that's not going to be the case. Yeah, Julie Murphinho, what a strike for his goal. Is dribbling back, he'll assist. Wow, just well, that's another player who was absolutely a magician yesterday as well. And look at the way he's been performing as of late since being introduced back into the side as well. He was outstanding. The assist and the goal he scored yesterday was just, put his foot through that. Keeper had no chance of saving that. What a strike that was from Murphy. What a cracking goal. And he's looked very, very good as of late. Murphy could have had a hat-trick before, but Eddie subbed him. Yeah, he could have. Absolutely. Yabba thinks that Danburn was not offside. It's an interesting one, but unfortunately, VAR think it was. What do you think? Only one to get a hat-trick this weekend. Salah and Diaz didn't. Neither did any Arsenal player. No, they didn't. Absolutely. Nearly 500 team passes class. Yep, absolutely. I am looking after him. Just don't want to catch it with working with vulnerable elderly, says Gemma. Yeah, hope he'd. Hope he. I know you'll be there for him as well, Gemma. But that's good that you are doing your best to look after him as well, which is great. Yabba has gifted 2 memberships out so far, by the looks of it. So. Yep, we got one so far to Ronald Turnbull. You've been gifted the membership by Yabba, so congratulations on that. Yabba, I can't see who the other one's gone to, apparently. Oh, it's David R. The other one's gone to David R. I can just see it now. So well done to David and Ronald for gifting the memberships out. Really, really appreciate that as well. Yeah, 120 million Isak. Or if we tied him to a new contract, it'll be worth more. Can understand that Gemma James can spread like wildfire. You're not wrong there, Julie. 200 million for Isak. Yep. We have to keep Isak. We can't find him a replacement as good as him. That's a good point, Coffee. Who is out there that could be better? At the moment, who could be available? That back heel was immense. Absolutely. Exactly what I said on the highlights. Cannot be offside when an opposition player playing the ball backwards. I thought at first it took a touch off their player first as well. So if you get the amount of money, that's double what we bought him for. Yeah, that's it. Hello, Pete. As always, loving the stream. Cheers so much, Pete. Really appreciate it now. I think Isak scored the fastest Newcastle Premier League goal. Yeah, one of them. Still shares the main record for us at the moment because David's a mod. Yep, that's it. David is a mod. So Mayfie's goal so close to the keeper, yet was in before the keeper could react. Was lovely to see one off inside the bar. Absolutely. Jokeres. Yeah, that's a possibility. Rob, good evening. Hope you're keeping well. I've been watching your videos as of late and keep up the good work as well. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah, glad really if we won. Absolutely. Brian Rashford, no, thank you. I would no, thank you. One Trashford nowhere near this club. Well said, Julie. Rashford to go to Arsenal. Well, there's been some Arsenal fans say they wouldn't mind taking a stab on him if he leaves in January. His attitude stinks. Who will want to buy a player with a rotten attitude at his winner? Even the Amarim has left him out the side completely. And the right thing to do. Trashford, Accrington, Stanley. That would be hilarious. Osimhen, yeah, possibility. But how much would he go for? I think you'd be looking at a big, hefty price tag for him as well. So, Manu got beat, absolutely walloped. I really hope it's not Calvert-Lewin. Oh, absolutely no way. Fine, thanks and cheers for watching my YouTube channel. Merry Christmas. Anytime at all, Rob. I think you've done some cracking vlogs on days out. Yes, some good places I've seen you been to as well, all around the country as well. She was scoring in 11 seconds or something, 10 seconds against Manchester City. Garnacho's been benched because either Trustful or Garnacho's were the ones leaking the team selection to the media. Oh, well. That's not good, if that's been happening. But again, Man United were absolutely god-awful today. Spurs and Liverpool, what a game. That was a cracking game as well to watch. Like, to be fair, like, Spurs, their defence was all over the place. Did well against the goals, but defensively just carved wide open. Let's face it, no club has 150 million to spend on Isak in one lump, and that's what Toon would want, in my opinion. Yeah, I believe so. And that was just down to the wind, absolutely. I think the leaks are from Rashford, says Coffee. Interesting. For fuck's sake, no way, not Calvert-Lewin. I think many of us will go on a rant, and rightfully so. Yeah, absolutely. I don't want Calvert-Lewin at all. Spurs fans turned on Levy today. Well, the he's just an absolute, he's an absolute buffoon. He really is. Don't you think Manu leaks are shit? Oh, well. But yeah, so 2-0 up into the game. What a strike from Jacob Murphy. And we got the third goal into stoppage time. And again, Ipswich tried to play off from the back. Didn't work. Bruno just pounces on. And then Isak just puts it in for 3-0 before half-time. And again, creating their own problems, Ipswich, by playing from the back, which you can tell they cannot do it. They cannot do it at all. So, and to make us go 3-0 up in the game was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. The only thing Manu leaks is shit. Did you watch the boxing last night? And what did you think about it? I didn't actually watch the boxing last night, to be honest. I didn't actually see it. Judy thinks Trashford as well. No, Levy is Dr. Evil, tried to stop our takeover. The weapon, yep. Rashford was out clubbing last night with a load of females. Oh, Jesus. 116 Isak, or 115 Tyson. Wow. Interesting. Levy has never really been popular with Spurs fans because he's too tight to buy top quality. It costs them big. Yeah. Daniel reminds me of Dr. Evil, and I believe he did as well, Julie. Yep. Get well soon, Mason. Gemma is his personal nursing in Cardiff City. We can beat Aston Villa, says Connor. Yeah, I believe we can as well. I can't see why we can't. That had a good result, but I think we can go to. We're playing at home, so we got another big opportunity as well. Where's Mason? Is he out with his? No, he's feeling very poorly tonight, and he said he needed tonight off. So, but again, thank you so much for the get well soon messages for him as well, and I'm sure you'll really, really appreciate those. So, I tell you, we'll get in January. James Trafford. We've got too many goalkeepers. You'd have to offload at least one or two of them first. I think we can win our 2 next games against Villa. Do you know what? Why not? We can. The way Man U are playing at the moment, we can go there. If we go with them, well, we're full strength team. What cost us last season was not going out with our full strength team. This time, we can. We can go out there and absolutely twank those. If Bournemouth can do it, why can't we? Want us to do Villa? Absolutely. Another 5-1 will be nice. It certainly would be, Julie. They've not beat us since St James's since 2005. 2005 was the last time they got a result. They got a win at St James's Park. We all know what was famous for in that game as well. Not just the fact of losing, but a scrap in the game as well. Duran and Rodgers are going to be a handful. We do have to watch out for them as well. I thought Tielemans was outstanding for them as well yesterday. I thought his pass was excellent for them yesterday. I thought his pass was unbelievable. So we do have to keep an eye on them. We really do. So, yeah. Yeah, so we get the 4th goal. What a back heel by Jacob Murphy after Isak did lose it in the box at first. But just well recovered by Jacob Murphy, and he back heels in, and Isak did the rest, and he got his hat-trick, which he absolutely well deserved. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Win our next 2 games and we go top 4 to 5. Yeah, absolutely. We're only a point behind Manchester City now. We're only just a point behind them. Duran will be hungry like the wolf. His reflex is good. Let's hope they come undone. Absolutely. Tonali will eat Tielemans on toast or a kibiata. Wow, 19 years. Absolutely, Abadoni. It's been a while, a long time. Hi, Peter. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You as well, Darren. Oh, and Chippers, you could do one with that song every time. You think we can win our next 3, though? Villa, United, Spurs? Why not? Why not? It's possible. Good evening, Michael. Hope you're well. And we did have a couple, as I mentioned, we did have some other opportunities. Ipswich didn't have one really many as well. I mean, they were missing players, to be fair, but we just gave them a right roasting as well. We really, really did. And yeah, I think Dubravka only had really one shot to save, and that was it. I thought Dubravka again had another good game as well. He knew when he had to cover the ball. What I've noticed with Dubravka at the moment, he's not really panicking at the moment as well. He really isn't. So you will. Covey is asking, is Hungry Ice Chip his favourite song? It probably must be if the way he keeps talking about it. Villa is the toughest test out of those three. Yeah, I think Villa is one going to be so far the toughest out as well. Tottenham Spud's toughest one, I think. Well, we'll see, because the Spurs are just up and down this season. They're like a yo-yo at the moment. And so, yeah, people just saying hello to each other. But let us know who your man of the match was yesterday as well. I think you could pick it from a few players. Isak, Murphy, another one. Tonali, Bruno. I think Lewis Hall had another cracking game yesterday. You could throw him in there as well. There's a few you can pick from easily. There's definitely a few players for man of the match as well. So let us know who you thought your man of the match was yesterday. Stephen's going for Alexander the Great. Because of the hat-trick. Yep, got his hat-trick. And you can tell he enjoyed that, the way he was holding the match ball as well. Julie going for Isak as well. Chipper's song is like a pigeon, says Rob. John's has to be Murphy. Isak missed two very chances. No, that's an interesting one, John. But yeah, Murphy was exceptional. Isak man of the match for me, but it was close. Yeah, you know. Murphy man of the match for Yopadoni as well. So, and Darren says got to be Isak as well. There's some Isaks. I'm surprised no one's gone for Bruno or Tonali, because of all those two were wizards in the midfield. Absolute wizards. So it'll be interesting when we get to the player ratings. When we do get to our player ratings, we will do those in just a little moment. They went to Hogwarts, definitely. Because I thought the pair of them, they were just so class in midfield. When was the last time, in a way? And when was the last time we had a great midfield like that as well? Are you on holiday now, Pete? Working tomorrow. Off Christmas Eve, of course, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day as well, and the day after that. I've got to work a couple of days before Christmas, just after Christmas as well. I do got to work just a couple of days as well. So, but getting close now. So, Robson era, also first hat-trick since 2019. Yep, absolutely. Oh, I didn't read coffees. Yeah, I know who yours will be, Coffee. A certain Mafinho. I did miss Podmeister's comment as well. Man of the match for overall input, effort, and performance, Murphy. And it's good to see Jacob Murphy now put these performances in. Because he didn't have the greatest start to the season, but last few games he's been unstoppable. He really has. He really, really has. Really, really class he's been, Murphy. His place will be under threat if we do get a right winger as well, but hopefully it offloads one of them in January, which could well be Miggy Almiron. I mean, I wasn't impressed really with Miggy yesterday. Unfortunately, he needs to be gone. He needs to be gone. Unfortunately, he's probably going to be the lowest I'll score because yeah, I just wasn't that impressed. Unfortunately, a little disappointed that we didn't bring a Sula on. We had to put going through the middle. But the game was in the bag. It was in the bag. I thought the game. We still need a right wing and keep Murphy as a bench player. Absolutely, Coffee. I would agree with that. He come to the TTL party tomorrow, Peter. Yeah, why not? I might get these there. I might definitely get myself on. Why not? And take part in the prize giveaways as well. So yeah, I think it'll be great to tune in that tomorrow night. Man United toughest out of the last 3 games, first half of the season. Your thoughts? Well, I think they're just the change of manager obviously is not worked. We know what the problem is. There's a lot of players who I just think aren't good enough. I think a lot of them are just there for themselves at the moment. And not to mention the certain ownership. Well, yeah. Miggy's been out that long that the others don't know what to do with him in the side. Poor lad. He needs a way. He definitely needs a way. Bakayoko didn't play for PSV today on the bench, but yeah, I heard about that. They do all right against Newcastle Town. Well, hopefully Tower turn to give them a great game and come out with 3 points. Man U, it's full of wingers from top to bottom. We know they're against their ownership. Yeah, it's first leg away at the Emirates. Yeah, for the Carabao Cup, it is. Yes. So yeah, but it was just a great victory yesterday, and it's all about keeping the score now. Because look what we can do to teams when we are on our game and at our best, and that's what we did again. Our best. We brushed a team and another team aside, and that's Ipswich's first real hammering of the season since being promoted to the Premier League. Because previously they haven't lost by many, but yesterday, for we give them a right drubbing yesterday. It's a pity for Man U fans, but hey, well, a lot of the fans from other clubs were laughing at our torture under you know who. So, yeah, that's all I can say. Senegal Jim says new manager Man United won't make much difference. You can't polish. You certainly can't, Jim, polish a turd. It's not just problems with the manager. It looks like it's problems everywhere in the club. It looks like it's just problems completely everywhere. You can watch Man U go out and spend in January and not get pulled up on PSL FFP. Exactly. Absolutely. Yep, I thought it does. Yeah, you've got to play Carabao Cup semi-final in 2 legs. That's what it still goes on. That's how it's still happening at the moment. So you've got to play them over 2. You've got to play them 2 legs in the semi-final. So their place, and then it's back to St James's. Which, by the way, The away game is quite early in January, but the home game is quite towards the end or at the beginning of February. By the looks of it, I think it's at the beginning of February. So, yeah, it's a bit strange that it's quite far apart, both legs. So wait and see. Manu fan problems run from owners to fans. Told their fans this afternoon. Yep, absolutely. Normally you get a reaction when the manager changes, but it's clearly. I think that it's the whole of the club. Yeah, I think we'll beat Villa. They'll only manage to score 2 against City. They should have had more, to be fair, but yeah. 3rd of February, cheers, Ian. As soon as I saw that Man U were getting trounced more than 1-0, I went to Goldbridge's YouTube. The poor bugger was down the pub, though, damn it. Oh, was he? As a neutral, I'm not buying that tune. Can't spend in this window. I'm calling it a BS. It's a smoke screen, in my opinion. We know Eddie Howe comes out and says this, but is he going to give... He's not going to say anything, really... He's not going to say anything about this, though, is he? That we are going to definitely get players in the window. If that's the case, then Newcastle have a good chance. Well, that's so. We get a good result at the Emirates first. We take it up to St James's. We can knock them out. So... So, yeah. Anyway, we'll get into the player ratings now. And remember to do take part in the live chat as well, and let me know what your ratings are for the players yesterday. I think we can give a lot of them very high marks for yesterday. They well and truly deserve it as well. Particularly, I was starting 11. I think they deserve really top marks for me as well. So let's get into it then. Let's start off with Martin Dubravka. It was another good game from him as well. It really was. Only had one shot to save. He knew when to come for the ball. He's not panicking or getting nervous. He's doing it quite well. So I think Dubravka's trying to prove himself a point if he is going to be on his way out of the football club. Dubravka, I'll go with a 7. Go with a 7 for Dubravka. Again, just not having to do an awful lot in the game yesterday, so I'll go with a 7. Will away goal count Payday and Hawker? I don't know if it will count on away goals, no. We do clean sheet draw Emirates and St James's, but I don't think away goals count. If you start saying we want him at 50 million and him at 40, etc., every club will bump the prices up. They certainly will, Wiki. But we got 7, we got an 8, a 7.5, and 8. Managerial 2, Man U Scum played good, 8, but a 2. We needed Dubs/Pope hybrid. Dubs did what he had to do, keep the ball out. He certainly did, Wacky. So as I said, I've gone with a 7 for Dubravka. Okay, we're going to the back 4 now. Tino Livramento. Started off very, very sluggish, I thought. Plenty of opportunities to cross the ball, and he went backwards a lot of the time, which was a little bit annoying. But I thought throughout the rest of the game, he started to look a lot more improved. I'll give Tino a 7 as well. So we got a 6, 7.5, a 7. 2 saves Dubs, 8 as he controlled the defense as well. He did actually. We got another 7 for Tino. Nah, Dubs has been a decent sweeper keeper since he stepped up. Do you know what he has? He really has. And another 7 for Tino as well. Right, centre backs. Tino needs a rest, bring trips in so he can get his head a rest and a body rest. 7.5 for Tino. Interesting Interesting one there. We'll wait and see. Tito 6.5 did his job, but not at his best. Yeah, he was quite nervous at the beginning of the game, I thought. 60 minutes we were going to spang on Gay seems to have disappeared. Yeah, that's surely that money could surely still there. Got to be. Okay, right. Fabian Schär, and another good performance from him as well yesterday. His passing just does seem a lot more better right now. It really, really does. Which is good to see. Which is really, really good to see. So I'm going to go with an 8 for Fabian Schär. And 8's just coming from there. 7, 8, 9. And 8.5 as well. 7.5 as well. Solid, but not his best. I think he's looked a little bit more better in his past games he's played. And alongside him, Dan Burn did well again, I thought. Got beaten just the once, though. But Lewis Hall came back to help him out. But there was another good performance again there from Dan Burn, so I'm going to give him an 8 as well. So 7.5 for Schär there as well, and an 8, and an 8 for Dan Burn as well. Burn an 8, 11 out of 10 for his quiz. Yeah, I did see his quiz. It was good. Like, it was really good. And another 8 there for Dan Burn as well. Hall 9, he just gets better and better each game. Best left back in the league by so far. Well, I'm going to get on to him now. And yes, Lewis Hall, brilliant, really outstanding again from him as well. He's just, what a player we have right now. What an absolute gem we've got on our hands in Lewis Hall. He's just, he doesn't look nervous at all. He's just willing to get on with it completely. That's what I love about the kid. I really do. So I'm going to give Lewis Hall a 9. I thought he was really, really good again. He was outstanding again for me yesterday. So a 9 for Hall. Burn for captain, says Potmeister. An 8.5 for Burn. Hall a 9. There's a lot of 9s there coming in for Lewis Hall. 10 seeing almost. So Darren's gone double figures there. And another 9 for Lewis Hall again as well. I really certainly enjoyed his performance yesterday. I really did. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the midfield now. Judy just doing our ratings there. Dubs an 8, Tino a 6, Hall a 10, Schär a 7. All right, then. So let's get on to the midfield. Let's start off with Sandro Tonali. Wow. Just wow. Just absolutely class in midfield. Absolutely outstanding. He really, really was again. He's just been exceptional since now again being introduced back into the side. Why was this kid on the bench? I do not know. The wrong decision to do completely. It's going to be a 10 out of 10 for Sandro Tonali. Just exceptional. Hold for a 12-year-old is incredible. Julie with our rating for Burn an 8, 10, 10, 10, 10. For Tonali, another 10, a 9.5, a 10. Dye Dan Burn's hair black and give him a brush down fringe. He could be one of the monsters from Adam's family. And John's gone with a 10 as well. A 9 for Sandro. Tennis can do no better. Of course he can. Tonali, next level quality. Italian Stallion, 10 from Wacky. And the next one, who was also class as well. There he is there, Mr. Bruno. Just exceptional as well. Just another magician in the midfield as well. Very unlucky not to score as well yesterday. Just his header just clipped the post. But he was just class as well there, Bruno. So another 10 as well for Bruno. So 10, 10, 10, 10. Late Wacky staff, not family member. 9, 9.5. 8.5 can do better. I thought he was brilliant. He was everywhere, I thought, yesterday, Bruno. So, right then. Right then, last one was Willock. Plenty of energy on the ball, I thought. Just his final attempts didn't come off, unfortunately. Particularly one where he had a great opportunity to score and it went right over the bar. If he keeps that down, I think he scores that for me, which he should have done. It was just the finishing from Willock that let him down yesterday. So, ooh. I'll give him a 7. I was told between 6 or 7. I'll give him the 7 because I thought he had decent energy yesterday. It was just his finishing that wasn't the greatest. If they let him get forward like yesterday, more goals coming for Bruno at 10. Julie's gone with a 7, a 9, 7, and 8, and 8.5. Willock most start a 7. 7 as well for Willock. Okay, let's get into our attacking 3. Now, starting off with another player. Bruno 4 out of 10 as a roommate. So, the next one who also was class yesterday, and that was Murphy. He was exceptional yesterday, Murphy. Wow. Absolutely fantastic he was. Murphy yesterday. Wow, he's been very exceptional since come back into the side he has. He's starting to prove some people wrong. As well, and the goal he scored yesterday was a cracking finish. It was absolutely incredible from Jacob yesterday. So a 10 out of 10 for Murphy as well. He was just exceptional again. 6.5 for Willock from Yabadoni. I had glow keys. Those keys boards don't last long. Ooh. Murphy at 10. Murphy at 10 plus man of the match, 10. And from Len, Jacobino Murfinho at 10. Murphy at 10, that back heel. Oh, that was beautiful, wasn't it? Murphy 9.5 needs a club psychiatrist to tell him he can be consistent. Power strike, says Connor. Murphy 10 did a real Jacob cracker. Well, I'm waiting for one rating to come in, and where is he? You know who that is. Coffee, where are you? Murphy a 10 a beast. Yep, absolutely. So, yeah, where is Coffee? Where's your rating for Murphy, Coffee? Right, then, let's get on to Anthony Gordon next. Again, just some of his finishing was a little off, but he did provide an assist yesterday, though. I thought so. Just hopefully he can work on his end product or his shooting. But Gordon is definitely gives us something, doesn't he? So I'll go with an 8 for Gordon. Got an 8.5, and we got another 8 as well for Gordon as well. 7.5 for Julie, finishing right off, and 8.5 from John. Gordon an 8 below his standard, but still fucking great. I spots on the website's grown text called Murphy, Joel Murphy. All right. Gordon has been quite inconsistent also. He can still hopefully he can still work on that. Because we know what Gordon gives us. We know what he gives us. So right, the last one, the hat-trick hero, Mr. Alexander Isak. Alexander the Great. Hat-trick yesterday. Possibly could add more, but he's got a hat-trick. He got the first hat-trick for us in such a very, very long time. And the goals are just coming again from him as well. So Alexander Isak is getting a 10 out of 10 as well. Just unbelievable. 7 for Yopper. From Yopper from 8, going to be quite consistent, also 8. Isak 10 from Ian. Jacobs 20. Josh has a good name for Portsmouth on Saturday as well. Isak 10 from Connor. Alexander Isak 10 as well. Isak 9 needs work on more service or both. Isak 10 missed 2 sitters, he did. And Judy singing the Give Me a striker from Sweden. And also, you've got to see the other one as well, who put the ball in the Mackham's net. And a 10 from Darren, just hope we can keep him absolutely. He said he is happy as well. That's hopefully what we can do is just keep him. Need to use that left foot, and he's scoring double the goals. He has, but 10 a hat-trick, yeah, absolutely. But he was brilliant. Isak 10, but just, I think he definitely deserves the 10. Because he was hat-trick, and we haven't had a player scoring a hat-trick for a while. Since the Rafa days, Ayuso Perez against Southampton. That's over 5 years ago. Over 5 years ago since we last saw that. Right, let's go into substitutions. And now, so who was the first one to come on again? I'll just have to have a look. Right, we did make 3 at the same time. The first one I'll start off with is Harvey Barnes. He did okay. Again, had an opportunity, which he probably could have maybe have scored. He did pretty well yesterday, I thought, Harvey Barnes. So I'll go with the 7 for Barnes. Trippier, I'll get it to him as well. I've just done Barnes first. 6, 7 for Harvey, 6.5 from Ian. Right, we'll go to Trippier next, and I thought he was quite solid as well when he come on. We know he could be out the club very, very soon. So, but solid performance from Trippier, so I'll give him a 7 as well. All their subs did their job. 6 to 7, 7, and a 7 as well from Darren. Six and a half and a 7. Also, Longstaff as well. I thought he did pretty okay well as well. I thought did what he had to do. I thought so. I'll give Sean Longstaff a 7 as well. I thought he did pretty okay when he come on. Some people just marking trips still. 6.5 from Ian. Trips. Oh, I think I just didn't do those ones. Or am I just done those ones? 6 from Yopadoni, a 7 for Sean, 6.5 from Ian, a 6 for Julie for Longstaff, and a 7 from John for Longstaff. And a 6.5 from Yopadoni for Trippier. Right, next one. Miguel Almiron. That's probably the lowest. Probably the only player I will score the lowest. He needs to be away. It's time he leaves the club now for me. Hopefully, if this talk with Charlotte FC are true, hopefully we get a decent deal from him. He needs to go now. He's been here too long. I think his time's absolutely done. So, and I wasn't that impressed with Longstaff, unfortunately. Oh, what should I give Longstaff? I'll say a 4. 4 for Longstaff. I wasn't impressed with it at all. So Trips, Miggy, and Dubs all wanted by Saudi. Both then together get to see 50 million for them. I think Miggy probably is off to America if it's Charlotte FC they're coming in from. 7 for Longstaff from Yobadoni, 5 for Julie for Miggy, and 5 from Ian for Miggy. Longstaff 1 out of 10 for being as daft as a brush on Muckles. Tan's quiz. I did see that. 6 for Miggy and a 4.5 for Miggy as well. And the last substitution was Lewis Miley. I thought he did pretty well when he came on, but was only on for the last just over 10. It was only on for just over 10 minutes. I thought so. I'll go with the. I thought he was okay. Do you know what? I'll give him a 7. I thought he did some pretty nice stuff. I thought yesterday, so I'll give him a 7. Miggy 10. Just kidding. 6. 5 for Miggy. Got a bonus point for smiling. Lewis Smiley 7. Good to see him back. Yeah, absolutely. And a 6 since I've got some 7 as well for Lewis Smiley. As well. So that's all the players that we've rated. Just the last few. Now we need to rate. Want to see more Miley. I like him. I do as well. Wacky, I really do as well. Right, so the last few we need to rate. So starting off with, well, I always get this one out of the way with when it comes to the last few. The referee, Stuart Atwell, he wasn't too bad, I thought. Although I think one of those, I think an Ipswich player should have been booked for a challenge on Bruno, was it? Or did he get a yellow for it? I can't remember. But he was okay, I thought, Stuart Atwell. He's not the greatly highest. He's not the highest. He's not the great, highly rated Stuart Atwell, to be fair. Like, I think the last time we refereed was that Arsenal game where we won, but he had a stonking game then. 6-4, Stuart Atwell, the referee. I think he's been moulded behind the scenes to be another J7, says Wacky. Yeah. Miley 6 didn't have much for an impact, true. Referee, not bad, minus 100. 7 for the ref, 7 for the ref, and a 7.5 for Stuart Atwell. He was okay. He was okay yesterday. Right, fans, 10 out of 10 as always. Brilliant atmosphere from our lot down there. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 as always for our fan base. Just incredible as well. Weather conditions weren't that great down there as well, but still didn't bother us, did it? So 10 out of 10 for our fans. 10 for the Toon Army. Julie G being charitable because it's an early Christmas. Ref 7, Gordon's header was a penalty. Oh, was it? What happened? Because he looked like he got pushed, didn't he? Well, it could have given that. Yeah, he looked like he got a bit pushed, didn't he? Which made him lose a little bit of balance on the header. Fans a 10 out of 10 from Julie, and the fans 11, just what our fan base is all about. It's what our fan base is all about. Ruben's tweet about the fans. Yeah, I did see that from Jimmy Ruben. It's just really, really nice to see as well. A lot of players putting some tweets out about our performance yesterday. Bruno being particularly doing that as well, which is incredible. Isak put Merry Christmas. He would have been delighted with that early Christmas present of a hat-trick. That should have been a pen. It could have possibly maybe been. Because Gordon did look a little off balance with the header as well. So, but they didn't give it. But it's not the end of the world. We still put 4 past them as well. So, you go. Right, last one to rate. Eddie Howe. Got it completely right again. Absolutely superb again yet from Mr. Eddie Howe. And I think he knows what his strongest team is at the moment. I think he does now. We know we've got some players coming back from injury, i.e. Botman's one of them. But Eddie Howe got it completely right again yesterday. I think Eddie deserves a 10 out of 10 as well. Got it completely right. Only had to make the one change, that was Willock. The rest, he just kept the same. Didn't muck about with it, which you know he has done in other games particularly. But he's just left the rest the complete same. And look how it's paying off. So, absolutely brilliant. So, a 10 out of 10 for Eddie Howe. 9 for Eddie. 2 fans always get top marks wherever way they go. Absolutely. We'll even travel. We even travel the games midweek. Eddie, 9 out of 10 preparation. Had nothing much to do on the pitch, but subs, well, the subs didn't bother me because the game was in the bag for us. So that was all I can say. The shove stopped him heading incorrectly. Correct. Yeah, absolutely. A 9 out of 10. 10 for Eddie, starting to get it right. Yep. A 9 as well. Yeah, it was back. It was in the back. Never in doubt. King Eddie. Peter, I'm getting effing sick of these pundits going up. Exactly. Deeney being an absolute tool of himself. What's not to love about the Northeast? Come on. Someone tell me in the chat what's not to love about up here where we are based in. Good night, Pierre. Take care, Darren. Cheers, PD. No, cheers, Stephen. Anytime at all. Osceola, no minutes. No minutes equals no progress. Yeah, slightly disappointing. It was. But I think we just made those substitutions because the game was already done and dusted. And Ipswich just didn't look like anything. Didn't look like doing anything at all. I've unsub from TalkSport now. Had enough of them. Fair enough, Julie. There's only a couple I could probably tolerate, but the rest are they're just completely full of themselves. So, yeah. The whole Bruno Botman going all took time. Yep, they did. What's not to love? Pete the Mackhams. And Tonali in and Eddie, we trust. Absolutely. I know Sunderland are in the Northeast and the people are friendly, just like the people. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very well said, Michael. I mean, we know London is the capital city, but a lot of it's just a mess. It's just it's just a mess. And it's just a lot of places are just so overpriced. Completely well overpriced. We need a striker, though, and that game was in the bag. Yeah, absolutely. People in the Northeast are salt of the earth, good and friendly people. Cheers so much, Wacky, as well. And look how many people said they would like to come up here. Sunderland will defend the Northeasters. Exactly, they will do, no matter what you think of our local enemies as well. They will defend the Northeast as well, because there's a lot of things to do up here. There's a lot of nice places up here as well. Not just in Newcastle area. Parts of County Durham's really nice. You've got a lot of great scenes in Northumberland as well. Surely there's something to go. There's definitely some areas there to go out and enjoy. 10 out of 10 of the open fans seemed a good lot. Yep, no doubt there was a few thousand of us down there as well. London is like a suburban area of the Middle East. As I mentioned, a lot of it's just a mess. It really is. It's so busy as well. So busy, crowded, traffic, you name it. And some people I know said they wouldn't even dare driving through there. Seeing all those places. Well, another one yesterday, Hadrian's Wall. Such a lovely scenic area. I said when I was playing the only club I'd sign for in the North would have been tuned just for the fans and their passion. Oh, nice one, Wacky. London was great in the 90s when I was trained/working there. A shithole now. Yeah, I can see where a lot of people are coming from with the likes of London and some of the other places down there as well. And Wacky thinks the Middle East is an upgrade on London. The last time I was in London, it was for Fulham when we beat Fulham last season. So, and yeah, it's just you know what you're gonna expect now, pretty much with the capital city. So that's all I can say on that now, really. So that's all the players that we've really. That's all the ratings that we've done so far, as well. We're going to start to come to the end. We're going to come to the end of the show now. We really, really are. Next content, of course, will be the preview to Aston Villa. It's either going to be late on Monday night or it could be first thing early on Tuesday, maybe. I think I might look to try and do it quite late on at night tomorrow as well. So that's what I'm going to look to try and do the preview for Aston Villa. I might look to do quite late on Monday night. So Fulham itself isn't bad. The further east you go, it gets worse. Tyndall/Quiet 5 out of 10. I was in the bookies. I went to 3 different ones and me mate were the only English people in there. It's mental. Oh, can everyone take care of you as well, Julie? So again, thanks to everyone. Come and came in the chat with their thoughts tonight. Hopefully we'll have Mason back again very, very soon. Again, get well soon, Mason. Hope you feel better soon. Hopefully we'll see you back again on the channel very, very shortly. As well. So thank you to everyone that's came in the chat, and thank you to the mods on the channel for what you do as well. Really, really appreciate it. As always, again, we will catch you. We'll set you back tomorrow, quite late on. I think we'll look to do the preview for Aston Villa. So do join me for that one as well. Mason said he's not sure if he's going to make it yet. Depends how he's feeling, because he said he was feeling really, really unwell today. So again, get well soon again, Mason. VAR 5 to 10, 1 right, 1 wrong. Jim has buried Mason under the patio. Great show, Pete. Cheers so much, Ian. So again, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, take everyone you as well, Ian. Please make sure you do hit the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes. So people know where to find us in the search results. So again, if you have enjoyed the show, do smash the likes. They are so important there to the channel. They really, really are. And please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, or if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, please smash that subscribe button. Completely free to do so, and it does help make the channel grow. And it does help keep the channel growing as well. So do hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. And please, of course, hit that bell notification. Does let you know whenever a live show takes place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded. So make sure you do hit the bell notification to make sure you're kept all up to date with the content that is brought out on this channel for you lot to tune into. And if you want to give a donation, feel free to do so. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Hit the join button. And if you are a member of the channel, you will be put into a prize draw we do as well. So again, just run through the last few comments as well. Take care, all have a lovely night. You as well, Joppa Donny. People just saying hey, goodbye to each other. As well, Poontang Boomerang. See you all. Well, then, guys, we'll catch you quite late on tomorrow night. So until then, everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. Until then, everyone, see you all later. And yes, how are the lads? See you later, everyone. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night.